present and try to mock up the new achievements and in a world context in which imperialism, monopoly capitalism is still strong, you can bet that, let's say, a country trying to industrialize itself and putting restrictions so that people will not use their money for buying Mercedes-Benz, BMWs, and so on, you can bet that the influence of the international bourgeoisie would always impinge on a struggling, industrializing country under the banner of new democracy or socialism. And I used to, when I would be in socialist countries, I would see people who would be friendly, just so they would be able to buy things from the friendship store. And you know, these people get influenced by what they read, magazines, but now you have the power of the high-tech media, no? So those who fight for socialism would have to take into account, no? How to use this new technology. In the time of the print media and the radio, those who would try to maintain a socialist society would try to be restrictive, no? But you know, I think the struggle between the two classes has ascended to a new level, in which the new technology has to be appropriated by the revolutionaries if they want to prevail, and they had better make better societies when they establish the new ones. And I do not think that. I don't agree with Fukuyama that the end of history is capitalism and liberal democracy. We may end someday, the earth may end someday in the black hole, but before that happens, I think man will prevail and will be able to create many new astounding things beyond capitalism.
Thank you.
I had another comment, because for me it's like the view on working class and the capitalist class as being whole chunks of two separate groups. I mean, Adorno ages ago already said that viewing that is way too simplistic, because the working class and both also the capital, like there are fractions of them. And another comment, I would like to really know what do you describe by a socialist state then? Because for me, taking the Soviet Union and Soviet Russia even in the 1970s, I don't think that's the meaning what Marx had about a socialist state. And I don't think we have any socialist state functioning properly. And I don't even know, is it actually possible?
Well, the Communist Manifesto gives us a full range of the workings of capitalism, including what Marx called as the what we might describe as making capitalism so pathetic. No? It is to disemploy people and then use the state to provide social welfare for those employed, for those relieved. In other words, there is an admission by the capitalists that the system doesn't work. And the social democrats picked up this idea of the taxation in the Communist Manifesto, picked it up as a way of reallocating resources, making everybody happy. But the capitalist class itself will never give up its right. The most precious right of that class is to make profits and to own the means of production privately. And that is something that divides that class from the working class. Of course, the working class appear oftentimes as, not so independent from the capitalist class. They are recruited as soldiers and sent to wars. For instance, when a smart employer in my country would put up a factory, would recruit workers from his hometown, and the workers would be at the beginning we have a slavish attitude, towards the one providing with them with jobs. But in the passage of time, those workers will put up a union against the company owner, and then with more work by the proletarian party, they will put up a party to oppose the bourgeois party, and that is not a phenomenon that exists only in under industrial conditions. Peasants appear to be very slavish. They say, "Oh, my family will starve if my master did not give me this piece of land." But the moment a cadre of the revolutionary party adds up all the rent paid up over the years by the father of the peasant. So I'm aware of many theories lately that the bourgeoisie and the workers are actually get mixed up in. If you look at the social geography of let's say cities and towns, sometimes they are in the children of the upper class often go slumming. They love to live beside workers, and they renovate formal worker districts, and there's a happy mix. Or the capacity of workers to send children, any greater number of those workers are more than the bourgeoisie, to the university. Sometimes it's mistaken for a disappearance of the class differences. Now, I think to speak of a purely bourgeois and a purely bourgeois on one side, purely worker on the other side, maybe that's not the way how to win. I think a combination of working class and the petty bourgeois should go for the socialist revolution against the profit-seeking interest of the big bourgeoisie, and I think that should be emphasized. The alliances for demanding reforms should be minded. No such thing. The working class cannot make the revolution all by itself, not even in industrial countries. I think with the development of so many petty bourgeois, especially in times of relative social calm, only goes to show that the working class has to make combinations. The dividing line really is how many are those who live on dividends and do not have to go for wages, and how many are those who still work for their wages, even if sometimes they are misled to take 401k or buy stocks occasionally. So I think there are clear class divisions, and starting with the basic ones, we can go into more sophisticated, more complex combinations in order to surround and defeat the bourgeoisie.
Okay. Thank you.